Welcome to the Derniki project. You will be working with the Shoreline team. Your team will be working in Zone 1 and will collect measurements from the intertidal zone. Our coastal areas typically experience 4 tides daily, with approximately 6.5 hours between each tide. This cycle includes 2 low tides, a lower low tide and a regular low tide, and 2 high tides, a high tide and a higher high tide. These tidal boundaries are often visible as seaweed rack lines on the shore. The area between the higher high tide and the lower low tide, known as the intertidal zone, is a challenging environment for seagrass due to its exposure to air. To establish seagrass boundaries, we need to determine their distance from fixed points along the shoreline, along with the intertidal depth and substrate composition, rock, shell sand, or a mixture. Your team will conduct measurements along a 20-meter transect. Each transect's starting point is marked by a PVC pole, representing the mean high water line, MHWL, which is the average height between the 2 high tides, essentially sea level. Using 2 large poles and a pre-measured transect line, your team will place 1 pole inside the starting point PVC marker. Extend the transect line perpendicularly away from the shoreline to a distance of 20 meters, placing the loop over the second pole, the intertidal pole. A line level at the 10-meter mark on the transect line will guide you in adjusting the height of the intertidal pole until the line is parallel with sea level. Every meter along the transect line, use a measuring stick to record depth changes within the intertidal zone and document any changes in the substrate.